Hey guys, it's Drea, and welcome to Drea's Budget Life, where I talk about paying off debt, stuff some cash envelopes and sinking funds, have some fun with savings challenges, and pretty much talk about all things budgeting. So, how is everyone? Today is Sunday after Thanksgiving, and I had a wonderful, wonderful day with my family. And then Thanksgiving number 2 was yesterday, Saturday, with more family. And now I'm sick. So if my voice sounds a little weird, I'm sorry. Yes, I am still in my robe. So you got to forgive me. I'm a little sniffy and I have a tickle in my throat and my ears and I just want to lay down. But I'm going to get this video done even though I feel like trash right now. I just took some medicine. So I need to hurry up and get this started before it kicks in and it's night time all over again. So why am I here? Why do I need to get this video out? Because I have some great news. I paid off credit card number 1 and credit card number 2. Yay! And I'm going to stuff $210 in a few binders and complete one of my challenges. Yay! So here's the deal. Here's what happened and what got me a little ahead of schedule. If at any point you don't want to hear this story, because it is going to be a little story time rant, I'll put a timestamp on the screen so you can fast forward to the stuffing. Okay, where did I get the money to pay these things off? I actually got a refund for a trip that I booked and didn't take in August because of Hurricane Ian hitting the state of Florida 3 days before I was supposed to get there. Well, it was a whole ordeal, and I had purchased insurance on my trip, which was the best money I could have ever spent, by the way. And I was able to get a refund of $1,687.80. I was floored when I saw the check. So in July, I booked a flight, hotel, car combo deal through a very popular third-party site, which I will not name, but my husband, my daughter, and I were attending an event in Clearwater, Florida. Well, because of the hurricane coming, the planners sent out emails and canceled the event on that Tuesday, which was the 30th of August. I was scheduled to fly that Friday, the 2nd of September. I started calling a third-party site immediately once I got the cancellation, and I ran into wall after wall after wall. And this was a well-documented natural disaster. Like, I wasn't making anything up. This was happening. Turn on the news, you could have seen it. So, like, I didn't understand what the issue was because, like, they had closed down Tampa International Airport. They had evacuated a bunch of zones, everything. And I was told that I could get a refund for the rental car in full. I would get a voucher for half the price of the plane tickets that would be valid for 1 year. But all 3 of us would have to book at the same time and travel together in order to use the vouchers. Okay. And then I would get no refund for the hotel because there was a no cancellation policy. Now, if I just canceled just because, I would understand and I would have to accept the consequences. But this was a whole hurricane, folks, a whole hurricane. So I fought on the phone and through text message, through the chat and on email on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And I was consistently told that the flight was not yet canceled. But if it was canceled, I could get a full refund. If my flight was scheduled as normal, I had to fly even though my event was canceled and the hurricane had just hit the area that I was flying into, which I thought was the dumbest thing ever. Like, I'm not FEMA. I'm not dropping supplies. I was not headed into town to help rebuild anything. I was not returning home. I was attending an event that was canceled for safety reasons. So why would I come? Why would I come to Florida? I have family in Florida, which I was so happy that I was going to get a chance to see, but they were recovering. They were in no shape to have company, So I woke up Friday, the morning that we were supposed to fly. I woke up at 4:30 in the morning and I saw once again that the flight was not canceled, because the airport, get this, was scheduled to open at 10:30 a.m. That's Eastern Standard Time. My flight would have arrived at 11:30 Eastern Standard Time. So that's why they never canceled the flight. I was expected to still fly into a natural disaster, even though I had no reason at this point to leave the safety of my state and fly my family into Florida. Like, yeah, I was beyond frustrated at this point. So that morning, I remembered that I had insurance on the flight. And I reached out to the insurance provider who, they were great. Like they listened to my whole, rant. And they said that the only thing I could do was file a claim and just wait and see. And I didn't think that natural disasters were covered because that's not the first thing that I thought about when I got the insurance on the flight. I thought about, what if one of us gets COVID, or what if, we had to be hospitalized, or serious injury, stuff like that. That's the reason why I got the insurance, not because of a natural disaster. So at this point, I was over it. I was done. I had been through with fighting with everybody, through with like begging these people to like see it from my point of view. So I filed the claim, and I included the cancellation email from the event. I included screenshots of all of the text messages from the third-party company who were not willing to work with me at all. I included emails from the hotel who were blaming the third-party company, saying that their hands were tied and they couldn't issue me a refund or any kind of a consolation like, okay, you can't travel this particular weekend, but we'll give you a voucher so that you could stay at another time. Like none of that was offered. It was just like, you can't be here. You didn't check in. Oh, well, so sad. So I included all of that and a strongly worded letter, and I pushed send. So I was just like, I'm through with it. I'm over it. I wanted the letter to be firm enough that they knew that this was completely unfair to me as a consumer, but not so spicy that they would disregard my requests. You know what I mean? Like you got to balance it. I don't want to do too much. And then I just let it go. Like I gave it to God and I chalked it up as a loss. And I was super sad because that was a lot of money. And let me just say, it was real money. It was not credit. I didn't put this on a credit card. This was money that we took out of our account and paid for this trip. And it was just up in flames. Might as well just get on the highway and throw it out the window. Plus, I had to cancel a trip that I had planned for a year. And I was so excited about, but my family was picking up the pieces because they were in the direct path of the hurricane. So I thank God that there were no injuries to my family and there was no serious loss of property, but it was a lot emotionally, a lot. And this was the 2nd of September at this point. So by the end of September, the insurance company emailed me that it would be another 30 to 45 days before they got a decision because they were backlogged. So again, I was like, whatever. And then 3 weeks ago, I got an email saying that I would be getting a refund check for my entire trip. Still, I was very, very happy to see that email, but I didn't think too much of it because I was like, okay, I've run into so many issues at this point. They're probably going to take it back at any point now. So I didn't get too excited. But about a week ago, I got it. So this is and I tried to black out the information. This is the letter that I received with my trip cancellation and closing a check for $1,687.80. Y'all, I was floored. So I decided that I was going to put this money to good use and use it to get ahead. I called the airline and I told them to cancel, keep your vouchers. Okay, I don't need them. And then I started to pay bills. So I paid $435 towards my Old Navy bill, and I will insert a screenshot somewhere over here, which paid it off. And I paid off $623.53 to my Credit One Visa, and I'll insert another screenshot. And I am stuffing $210 and a few binders and finishing a savings challenge. Yay! So after that extremely long info, let me get started. I'm going to count this money real quick and just make sure that it's $210. So we've got 50, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 135, 140, 145, 150, 155, 160, 165, 170, 175, 180, 85, 90, 95, 200, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, so I saw what I did. I went from 50 to 90 when it's actually 50 to 70. So it's $210 total. It's not $230 like I originally counted. It's $210. So we're going to keep moving. Let's see, my debt binder. In my debt binder, I'm going to add $5 in each envelope. So this is my game of loans, and I already have $6 in here. So I'm going to add $5 to this, which would give me $11. So I can put this 5 back here to make $10. I can fold this $1 up so that I know that that is to be added to whatever I put in the next time. And let me grab a marker and I can go ahead and color in one more shield. So now I have a total of $140 going towards my line of credit. Making progress. Next is going to be the solar panel. This is, let's see, $10 for each piece. Once again, I have $6. I'm going to add a 5 to this. So let's put this $10 back here. Go ahead and fold that one up. And let me color in one piece. This one is going to be so fun once it gets all colored in. So then I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. $90 in detritus, and this is going towards the solar panel system. This is the education loan. This is for my daughter's student loan. This is my debt-free land tracker. And each one of the squares is equivalent to $20. And again, I only have $6 in here. So I'm going to add another 5 to it. So that makes 11. So I'm just going to fold this up because I don't have enough yet to color in a square. So the next time I stuff, I will definitely have enough and I can get my first square on the board. So that is it for debt binder. Next is going to be my business binder. And these are for business expenses. And I'm going to put $2 in each envelope. This one is for my E&O insurance, which is errors and omissions. And this is for the insurance for the business that my husband and I have. So errors and omissions insurance has to be purchased annually. So I have $4 in here. This is for our National Notary Association membership. We are notaries. That is our business, a mobile notary business. So this will pay for the membership that we have to purchase also annually. This is for supplies for the business. And I'm going to add $2 to this. Whoops. for a total of $4 for supplies. And this is for pens, toner, for our printers, anything that we might need for the notary business. This is for my YouTube channel. Adding $2 to that. Total of $4 in here. Next one is for any supplies that I might need for the YouTube channel. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So starting little bits. And this is for tech. So I'm going to add $2 to this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So even adding little bits at a time, you'll still make progress. Those dollars add up. The next thing I want to do is I want to stuff into my holidays binder. And I want to stuff in employee gifts. Okay. And this is going to be for my staff at work. Every Christmas, I buy them, small gifts, gift cards, other little small tokens, and then I give them all a stocking during Christmas. So I'm going to add some money to this, and we're going to add $25. So we'll do 10, 20, and 5. So we have 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. $31 in employee gifts. And I am going to get ready to start shopping for that one here soon. Moving on, the next thing I want to do is I want to stuff my 50 envelope. And hang on, let me go grab it. Okay, perfect. So this is my 50 envelope box, and I'm going to stuff a few envelopes. Let's see. These are the ones that I have left. And I think I'm going to stuff the 32. And I'm going to stuff number, give me the last one, 46. 32 and 46. Okay, so let's see, we're gonna do, I got a whole lot of 5s. Okay, so let me do 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, and 46. So this is going to be kind of thicky, but that's okay. That is all right. And we are making really good progress on this. All right. And then for 32, once again, I got a lot of 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, and 32. Yep, that works. $32. And once again, I'm going to use these proceeds to fund some living room furniture. So my intent is to have this finished before the end of the month. So end of the month of December. So before the end of the year. So let me go ahead and color in, let's see, 32. And 46. Perfect. And once again, we see I only have just a few more that I have to stuff, and then I will be done with this 50 envelope challenge, and it'll be time to move on to something else. All right, let me put that out of the way, put this out of the way. Now, this is the one that I'm super excited about. This is my 5-star challenge, and I have $20, $70, $80 left. So with this $80, I will be able to color in the rest of the stars on this challenge. So let me get to it. $80. That's it. We are done. We are done. So let me take this $80. Let me grab my envelope. Let's open this up, and then let's do a count. Oh, this is so exciting. So exciting to be able to have all of this done. One less thing to worry about, and now I can shift focus to something else. All right, let me just turn everything in the right direction. Oh, these dollars are so crusty. Okay, all right, let me count. 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 190, 200, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. $217. Now it should be $260, but I remembered that I had taken some money out of this envelope a while ago because I needed some money. I don't even remember what for, but I remembered that I got it out of the Baby I'm a Star tracker. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that money back. So this is 217. I have $50 right here that I'm going to add to here. It should be 43, but I don't have $43, so I'm not really interested in making any more change. I will just go ahead and pay this back and have a little extra. So we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 40, 50, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, and 67. So I have $7 extra in here, and I am done. Now, what am I going to use this for? So I'm actually going to, I think, since this was going to go to pay off one of my credit cards, which I no longer have to pay off. I think since we're so close to Christmas, I'm going to add this money into my Christmas and Black Friday envelope. But I'm also going to add a little bit of money into, I'm going to add a little bit of money into the employee gifts envelope. So let me just take all the ones, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ones, and then I'm going to add a 20 to that. And then let me go ahead and put this in with the employee gifts. So then that gives me a little bit more while I'm saving up for that. And then in my Christmas, let's see. Oh, it's right here. In my Christmas Black Friday envelope, I'm going to go ahead and add this money to it. So let me arrange this real quick, and then we'll do a quick count of this one. And I've already spent money out of this because it is, Black Friday has already happened. I did some online shopping, and then I just took out the money that I spent online and returned that, put that in my return to bank envelope. So this will give me more money to get more stuff. 50, 100, 150, 20, 40, 60, 80, that's 250, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38. $338 left in my Christmas fund. Perfect. All right, so that's it. I'm so excited, and I thank God that this came through at the right time, and instead of blowing it during this time of year, I did something very responsible with it. So my focus now is to start saving for, to start snowballing credit card number 3 and credit card number 4. What is my little tracker? Oh, here we go. So, and this was from my my debt consolidation video. So we'll see that Old Navy Visa number 1 is paid off, and then Visa number 2 is paid off. And so now I want to focus on Visa number 3, which has a balance of $3,100. It's actually a little bit less than $3,100 right now. But this is where I am going to start focusing my efforts and finishing my 50 envelope challenge before the end of the year. So I want everybody to keep in mind that I am not a financial advisor. I just do what works for me and my family. Nor, going back to my story, nor am I an expert in travel insurance. It's best that you read the fine print, ask a lot of questions like I did, keep records of all correspondence, and consult the insurance provider to see what's covered and what are the exclusions. Your situation might be totally different from mine, and the results might not be the same. So just keep that in mind. I am definitely a huge proponent for purchasing the travel insurance. I always have been. This is just the first time in my entire life that I've ever had to file a claim because of interrupted travel or having to cancel travel plans. So keep that in mind when you're watching this video. But I thank you all for hanging out with me today. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn that notification bell on so you'll know when I upload next. My next video will be paycheck number 1 for the month of December. And December is going to be a magic month because I get paid, I get 3 paychecks in the month of December. So I'm super excited about that. Super excited to see what I'm going to be able to pay off. And I hope that you guys will join me on that journey. I hope that you all enjoy what's left of your Thanksgiving weekend, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.